On to more important things now, Chris. Has Harvard ever had a Super Bowl MVP? I know you have to think about that for a while, probably.
Well, I don't think I have to think very long.
Really?
I guess not. What's your point?
Well, my point is the current Super Bowl reigning champion MVP is, of course, an Ole Miss Rebel, and his name is Eli Manning, and he's at the White House visiting with the president. What are you doing?
Ladies and gentlemen,
well, I'm here in Washington talking to you. That may be even better.
From your perspective, it certainly is. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the president, to give big love to the New York Football Giants and the Super Bowl MVP, Eli Manning, as they come walking up. You know, moments like this in these weird times are nice to have. It's kind of cool that all the champions from the college and the pros end up there with the president at the White House. And for Super Eli, it's just another day at work.
Hello, everybody. Well,
I can go, can't I?
No.
Oh, I'm still on TV.
You're talking over the president, Chris. Be respectful.
To the Super Bowl champion New York Giants. Now, we've got some members of Congress and members of my administration who are here today and rabid Giants fans. I want to also recognize the Maras and the Tisches, as well as, of course, head coach Tom Coughlin and general manager Jerry Reese. They have built this team into one of the NFL's most outstanding franchises, so we are very proud of them. Now, I know for some of you, this is just welcome back. You guys have been through this drill before. The last time the Giants were here was in 2008. A lot of folks thought that team didn't have a chance to win a Super Bowl. They ended up winning with a circus catch in the fourth quarter. MVP performance by Eli Manning. A come-from-behind win over the Patriots. So this is all starting to sound kind of like deja vu all over again. But every season's different, and last year's Giants were obviously a special bunch, not just because of where they ended up, but because of how they got there. Every team has to deal with injuries to the players. Not many teams have to deal with a late hit on the head coach. You saw that Jets game. Now, Coach Coughlin reminds everybody he did not go down. You know, that's a tough guy. And you can see that toughness reflected in everybody else on this team. The Giants took a whole bunch of hits this season, but they never went down. From day one, they followed a simple motto: finish. Finish the play, finish the game, finish the season. And after week 15, sitting at 7-7, they knew that every game was a playoff game. But the players, the coaches, the staff, the owners, they didn't quit. They believed in each other, and they kept winning all the way to Indianapolis. The night before the Super Bowl, they watched a highlight reel set to Justin Tuck's Good Luck song, In the Air Tonight. I don't know about, you know, a little Phil Collins before a big game. I may try that, you know, before a big meeting with Congress. But apparently it worked. Next night, Eli Manning led the way, earned his second Super Bowl MVP. So I would just advise the sports writers out there, the next time Eli says he thinks he's an elite quarterback, you might just want to be quiet. Eli wasn't alone, of course. Justin Tuck got to the QB. Victor Cruz scored and salsa'd. Mario Manningham kept his feet in bounds for the biggest catch of his life. Nobody was perfect, but everybody did their job. Now, people from New York and New Jersey don't fall for just anybody. Yeah, that's a tough crowd, let's face it. You've got to earn their respect. They're never completely satisfied. And you've got to earn it both on and off the field, and that's exactly what the Giants did. From fighting childhood obesity, Michelle likes that, to wrapping up leftover food for homeless shelters, to working with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, to bringing kids to practices and games. Big Blue supports the folks who support them.
Go Big
They've
Blue.
certainly
The
earned
New
the
York
respect of
football Giants and their MVP, Eli Manning. It's a great feeling there, isn't it? Isn't it, Chris Wallace? You know, you can tell I'm not running the show because they're making me dump out of this.
So here's the only question I have.
My God, here we
If
go.
my Washington Redskins win the Super Bowl next year with Robert Griffin III, are you going to show the celebration at the White House?
We show the celebration every year. Some years it's more fun than others. If you win, though, pigs will be flying, and I don't know, all kinds of weird stuff will happen.
Well, I look forward to seeing the Washington Redskins football team there.
Yeah, well, I do too,
We have our own
Chris.
fight song, you know.
Hopefully we both make it to 100. What's going on Fox News Sunday this weekend? Since there's no football,
Well,
maybe somebody will be watching.
We're all about Wisconsin. We're all about the public employee unions. We're going to have the governor of Indiana, Mitch Daniels, who has had his own battle with unions. We're going to have the head of the National Education Association, the biggest union in the country, as well as a top official of the AFL-CIO. And the question is, have people had enough with all the deals that public employee unions have? And I think it should be a very interesting show.
Sounds it to me.
And yes. And in any case, hopefully someday Harvard will have a Super Bowl MVP.
Oh, well, they do some things. Well, say it with me. Hotty Toddy, everybody. Come on, Chris. The loser.
Hotty, Toddy, everybody.
Yep. Now you're going to the promised land. Congratulations.
Okay.
Have a nice weekend or whatever you do. Hey, all right. That's Chris. We're done.